Okay, so my phone died mid-video, so now I'm going to try to do this with my laptop. So this is my Aldi's shopping that I did. Okay, and I'm going to kind of show you a little bit here and there what things I bought and why. So I'm going to set this down. Pardon me, I have no makeup on. I look horrible, but hi. Okay, so every week I make a huge salad, and I always keep a salad in my refrigerator because if you're hungry, you can grab a salad. It's quick, it's easy, and it'll fill you up because it's lots of little stuff. So what I make my salad out of is I always shop at Aldi's mostly for my stuff, and I make it out of this spring mix. And then I save this container because what you can do with these containers is you can pack your food in it. So this will be all of Monday's food. And then when you're on the fly, you can just pull one and go, oh, okay, this is breakfast, this is lunch. It's all packed in these little containers. And I'll show you how I pack mine. So I always buy these and then I keep the containers. And then I mix in it these romaine hearts. I mix 2 of them in to almost all of this. I do leave some for my smoothies of this spring mix because on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's what I put in my smoothies. I just put a handful of greens in. Okay? And then if I have extra stuff left over, like red peppers or tomatoes or something like that, when I'm packing my individual packages, that's when I put that in the salad as well. So these steamed California medley vegetables are a lifesaver. These bags this size, I always eat half of a bag when it calls for a serving of veggies. So for me, because I have thyroid issues, all of the brassica family, which is all this broccoli and cauliflower and stuff, all has to be cooked or steamed. So I try not to buy too much of that raw, and if I do, it usually goes into a soup. So I bought 3 bags of those because I eat those a lot. I eat those for lunches, I eat them for dinners, even for breakfast. I mean, you got to think out of the box when you're eating healthy because, you know, sugared cereals in the morning is not going to get you skinny. So one of the things on the fast metabolism diet is you're not supposed to use any nitrate-filled meat. And around here, it's very hard to find nitrate-free. If you do, it's super expensive. So I do eat some nitrate meat, such as these little Lunchmates. In an earlier video, I told you that if you wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, you need to have a little snack. Well, on your protein days, like Wednesday and Thursday, I can grab one of these before breakfast and it'll just hold me over until I can get something to eat for breakfast. So these packages I usually get in a variety of chicken, ham, beef, and turkey. And then I will put these on a salad for lunch, mostly. If I need the meat snack in the middle, sometimes I'll grab that. I just realized I forgot jerky. I usually buy the Aldi's original jerky, and I eat that a couple times a week on those high protein days for my snack. So that sucks. Okay. I also buy frozen green beans because right now it's winter and nothing's in season. So the fresh green beans are the best, but a lot of times the stores don't carry it, so you want to go frozen. Don't do the cans because when you do canning, if you ever saw them canned, you would understand there's not really nutritional value in there. It is better to eat your own canned than to eat store canned, but just buy frozen for now because it's easier and quick and you can just leave it all in your freezer. I also buy these mandarin oranges and I eat those. My little trick, because I was very addicted to sugar when I first started, was to at night, Monday and Tuesday you're allowed to have fruits, so, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what I would do is I would eat fruit at night as a snack if I was craving something sugary and sweet. Another thing I did too was I bought that chocolate protein powder, and I would make a chocolate shake at night too because that would give me my chocolate fix, plus it was sweet, but it used stevia, so it wasn't so bad. So you just got to try to find better ways of handling your cravings until they pretty much disappear. I still crave chocolate because I'm a woman, but I can do the chocolate protein powder, or I can do almost all the way regular dark chocolate, you know, cocoa stuff now. So your taste will change as you go and you eat things. I also buy these berry medleys. And that was kind of, there you go, berry medley and blueberries. And this is what I put in my shakes. This bag will get you 2 shakes. This bag will get you 2 shakes. So you just divide stuff in half. This is another thing I buy that's for convenience. And these are these fully cooked original sausage patties. They're already done, and so they're easy to microwave. So a lot of times I will take this when I go to work because I can pop it in the microwave and it's already cooked and I don't have to worry about that. I also eat this for breakfast. Now, I be careful how many I eat because it is very fatty. I usually, when you're going for your 4 ounces or your 6 ounces of meat, whatever your meat ratio is, that ended up being 2 patties, but with my body, it only likes 1. So I just eat 1 of these, and then I usually eat these for breakfast. So I'll eat 1 of these on the protein days with a whole bunch of veggies, and I'm good to go. I cannot eat eggs, so that's out. I have apples, and then when I buy my ground beef, we usually raise all of our own food, but unfortunately, we don't have any cows for butcher, and we don't have pigs. So I always buy grass-fed beef. And you'll notice it doesn't say 1% lean because grass-fed doesn't do that. It's all very, very lean. You can also go to Sunny Meadow in Argus, and they're open Friday and Saturday, and he does all grass-fed, pastured, everything. So he is an excellent source to get meat, and it's usually about $5 a pound for hamburger. If you buy this pound at Aldi's, it's $6. Here is my big honking thing of kiwi. It costs $2, and these kiwis, some of them look like they don't even fit in my hand. I mean, look at how big they are. And there's way more than 6. So grape tomatoes, and we eat brats, beer brats, love them. We eat those, and what I'll do is I'll buy 2 packages and we'll cook them all at one time. And then it's the same with these pork chops too. I will just do them all at one time. And then when we each eat one for dinner, I'll take the rest of them and throw them in the freezer in individual Ziploc bags. And then when I'm looking for a meat and I haven't really planned, because I don't always plan my meals anymore, if you're looking for something, you can easily grab that and look. And that will help you too when you're looking for the next to pack up your other meals for the rest of the week or making your new grocery list for the second time. Avocados. These are a very, very excellent healthy fat, and I have at least 1 a week along with tons of fish. Salmon fillets, there's 4 of these in a package, so we usually eat this for a dinner, and there's 4 of us, so that works out very well. A lot of times I'll buy shrimp too. I'll buy a package and make a shrimp stir fry, or if you buy a package from Aldi of the medium already cooked shrimp, it's usually like you can get maybe 3 of the ounces of meat that you're supposed to have. So weigh everything out with a kitchen scale when you first start out so you can get an idea. I was actually very, very shocked at how little I was supposed to be eating. I mean, these pork chops, there's probably 6 in here, 6 or 8. I think there's 6 in here. They would be gone. Instead of just having 1, we would have 1.5 or 2 each person, and that was just nuts. So while you're on this diet, you're supposed to stay away from corn. And Aldi's has a lot of gluten-free pastas, but they don't have a corn-free one except for this. This is a brown rice and quinoa, gluten-free. These are spirals. You need to get the spirals. If you get the penne, they're going to be hard. So get the spirals, and they cook up just like egg noodles. They're very soft. They taste delicious. They don't taste kind of gritty in your mouth. And this is what we use for our pasta dishes, like spaghetti and stuff like that. And then I use the organic tomato basil. A lot of this stuff, I really do look at the ingredients to make sure that stuff like this doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. But you can't really get away from every single thing unless you don't use it. So I got me some little zucchinis and cucumber, and I got me some carrots, I got me some mushrooms, peppers. Get color, don't get green. Green's fine if you don't have a lot of green, but if you looked at this at the beginning, there's lots and lots of color. You want to find as many different colors as you can. So you want to hunt for purples, reds, oranges, and then your greens and yellows. So I always buy these tricolor peppers. They're about the same as the green peppers, and I eat those instead. And then I bought some broccoli because I'm planning on doing a soup. Now, some of the things that I buy that I forgot to buy or didn't put on my list because I probably just had them in the house and didn't even think about it. One of them is coconut water. Aldi's has this coconut water. It's very cheap, and I can get probably 2 or 3 smoothies out of this, just depending on how many blueberries are actually in that package. But like I said, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the mornings, it's always smoothies because Sunday we're off to church. Friday, I'm usually running late to go to work, and then Saturday is just kind of a lazy day where I want to sleep in, and then I'm starving by the time I wake up. So smoothie just works for me on the weekends. The rest of the time I can make food. Another thing that I'm going to show you what I got at Walmart and Walgreens. So Walmart, what I didn't buy that I usually buy are 2 different things. Let me look. Okay. Now, this is my spaghetti alternative. This is Pasta Zero. It's made with konjac. Now, konjac is very, very good for you. It's made with other things, but it's vegan, it's gluten-free. It's got chickpea flour, some potato starch in it, but this makes a great pasta. The problem with this is you have to cut it up in little pieces, and it does not feel like pasta. It just looks like pasta. So it's a good pasta alternative. It basically tastes like nothing, so it'll absorb the flavor of whatever you put it in. But I do buy these a lot, and I will eat that instead of even eating these right here. And then another thing I have been buying, and I really, really love these, are these stir-fry rice noodles. I can get a lot of soup out of this, and they're very soft. They taste just like regular noodles, even though they're rice. They don't cost very much for as much as you get, and it's awesome, and you should try them. All right, hang on. Okay, so at Walmart, I told you before on another video, this is what I buy. These are the Sugar Snap Pea Stir Fries. I also buy deluxe. However, I pick out the baby corns because I can't eat corn. So these Sugar Snap bags are $2, and they will get you 2 meals, 2 veggie meals. So if it isn't California, then it's Sugar Snaps, or it is these fresh vegetables like this popped in a pan. I eat vegetables like I'm a rabbit. Once you get going on this diet and you want to cheat, you need to find healthy things to cheat. Like I said, the protein, and I have that on the table still. Protein shakes that are chocolate are a good cheat. Sometimes you want ice cream. I can't have ice cream because I can't have dairy. So the list of things that I can't have at this point are gluten, corn, soy, dairy, eggs, and peanuts, and sometimes almonds. It just depends on how my stomach is for that day. So when you're looking for cheat food, because you can't eat nothing but what I have right down here, coconut is your saving grace. So this is So Delicious dairy-free coconut yogurt. They have 2 flavors. They have this one, which is a banana strawberry, and then they have this one, which is a raspberry. And I buy these, and I don't eat them except for on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because those are when you can have your healthy fat days, and it's a little more laxed because it's the weekend. But just remember that this has sugar in it. So sugar is your enemy. It will make you fat. I love it, but I hate it. So this one does have, it has organic cane sugar inside there. So I try to limit myself on these, but sometimes you want something sweet, something creamy, and this works especially if you're trying to stay away from dairy and all that. That's your cheat food. And that is basically, well, I bought pecans this week. I'm having trouble with almonds. I don't know why. The almond butter, this is the almond butter I normally buy from Aldi's. And for some reason, my body is just not happy with almonds. So we're pecaning it for a while. And that's another thing too. If you find out you're allergic to something, just switch it up a little bit. This is the wild rice that I buy. It has long grain brown rice, sweet brown rice, wild rice, whole grain Wanhani rice, and black Japokina rice. It's good. This little tiny bag right here is, I think, $3 or $4, and it makes a lot of rice. A lot. So I usually cook up this whole thing, and like I said, I freeze it in those little containers. I freeze some of it in one cup containers and some of it in half cup containers. That way I have it already frozen. And then tuna. I have a love-hate relationship with tuna. I love it. It just doesn't seem to digest well for me. So proteins, I had a real issue with proteins, and I couldn't hardly eat any meats or anything when I first started this diet. And as I started taking probiotics and L-glutamine and healed my gut, then I was able to start eating more proteins. But tuna is still very hard for me. So if you're having trouble digesting things and your stomach just feels awful after eating even vegetables or proteins, then make yourself some lemon water. Go get some lemons. I usually have a bunch of those stashed in my fridge as well. I had fresh squeezed, put it in a glass with a little thing of stevia, and suck it down, because it will help your stomach make acid, and that will help you digest your food. So this is skipjack tuna. Now, the reason why I went with this tuna is because I was at Aldi's one day, and I looked at the ingredients right across here, and it said tuna and water. And then somewhere down over here, not in the ingredients, it said contains soy. Well, I can't have soy because it bothers me. So this is the cheap, this is Ocean Naturals. This is from Walmart. This is the cheapest good tuna you can buy. Okay? So that's what I do. And then let me show you what the chocolate protein looks like. Ta-da! Okay. So this is the only one I'll buy because it doesn't have anything I'm allergic to. This is this one, Purely Inspired Organic Protein. In this protein, it has pea protein, brown rice, ACA gum, cocoa powder. It has cane juice. So like I said, you got to limit this and only do it here and there. And then it has your fruits and veggies of alfalfa, spinach, broccoli, flaxseed, blueberry, gargum, and some natural flavors. And then they have a stevia extract. They also have papin, and that is, it comes from, what the heck is that stuff called? It's a fruit. It helps you digest. It's a digestive enzyme. And then it also has healthy bacteria in it. So it basically helps digest itself. It's good. It's chocolate. It's a lifesaver. It's a cheat food. You're good to go. And then, like I said, for my mornings, I have the vanilla. These are $20 at Walgreens usually. Do you see that little fly? They're $20, and they last forever because you're only, like, it says 2 scoops in the container. Well, 2 scoops give you 20 grams of protein, and I just can't handle 20 grams of protein. I can only do about 10 at a time. So I just put 1 scoop in my smoothies. So that's what I'm eating this week. I hope that was extremely helpful for you. I will try to snap pictures of what I'm making and what I'm eating and all that stuff, and I will do another video, because this is now 20 minutes, on how to pack up everything. All right, thanks for watching.